So just take a moment, as always, to settle yourself, whether you're sitting or whether you're lying. And take a moment to get a sense of the space that the body's occupying. See if you can let the experience of the body simply dissolve into the raw, energetic patterns and sensations. See if it's possible to arrive quite simply and immediately in this space of awareness, of attention to the actual experience taking place. Note the patterns of pressure, temperature, of tingling, any sense of discomfort or tightness. Any sense of easefulness. And also the absence of any obviously discernible feeling or sensation. So let that just become the map of your experience. And take notes of any thoughts bouncing around, the busyness of the day carried with you, perhaps, or perhaps some anticipation of days ahead, or simply the curiousness of thought, simply noting what's present with a sense of kindness and curiosity if possible. And the tone of the thought. Is it kind, curious, anxious, judgmental? Just notice the experience. Notice the quality of the experience. Inviting equanimity to however you find it. See if there's any effort to change the experience that you notice, to make it relaxing, to make it spacious. If the mind is busy, Can you just let it be busy, but stay present in awareness with that experience? And if you can, what does that do to the experience itself? And checking in with any emotional content or quality to the experience that you notice right now. Is there any weight of worry or anxiety or a sense of peacefulness or perhaps happiness? Once again, simply see what's true for you. See if there's any tendency or inclination to try and change the experience to be what you feel it should be. That there might be a more preferable experience. Can you simply abide kindly with the experience that is present, that is manifest? So, having taken the felt experience of the body, taken note of thoughts, and acknowledged any feeling, gently steer your attention now to the experience of the breath and focus on the breath at the tip of the nose, really bringing a quality of awareness and attention to this point. Notice the experience of the breath at the tip of the nose, as if it's the first breath you've noticed. Each breath beginning again. A new and unique opportunity to be present in a profound and simple way. What's here to notice? What's the actual felt experience? You might notice the changing temperature, cooler air as you breathe in, warmer air as you leave again. The changing sensation at the nostrils, across the cheeks. Now, perhaps trace that experience of the breath further into the body, down into the neck and the throat area, feeling the breath inside the mouth, inside the throat. Again, just letting the experience dissolve into the patterns of sensation that are there to be felt. Not imagining this experience, not making up sensations, or even looking to find anything in particular. What's true for you? And extending that awareness of breath now further down into the body on its journey into the chest, the upper torso, feeling from the inside out as best you can, where are the changing patterns, sensations of pressure as the ribs move, the shoulders rise. And if you're distracted by thoughts, just noting it, letting it be part of this shared experience. See if awareness will settle back with the breath without pressure, without force. Acknowledging the experiences and the sensations that are not the breath equally to the attention to the breath. And now extending awareness of the breath further down to the movement of the diaphragm, the consequential movement of the belly. Seeing if the belly rises and falls with each breath. Just noting with curiosity where the breath is felt clearest. Where is the greater movement? Simply what's true for you. And perhaps noticing the change in pressure at the back of the body as well as the front. The breath expanding the body in all directions. and then relaxing again. What's the quality of this experience? Is there any feeling tone? Simply whether it's pleasant, unpleasant, or simply okay. And any emotional quality to this experience. Is it shifting or static? And if there is any emotional quality to notice, what's the actual felt experience of that? You don't rely on thought to try and describe it. What does the emotion actually feel like? What are the sensations, the textures of direct experience? And just letting this pattern of breath connect you with the sensation through the body, all the way down the legs and into the feet and the toes, all the way through the arms to the hands and the fingers, up into the headspace. Feeling the body as it breathes, shifting patterns of sensation with every breath. Awareness lighting up certain sensations and experiences and letting go of others. Are you able to control what you notice next? Or does it simply appear? Whether you notice an experience in the foot or the hand or the belly, or a clearer attunement of the breath itself. Perhaps a thought or a sound. See if you can invite a simple sense of curiosity and wonder about what will be noticed next. Simply lying, breathing with the body. Open awareness to this experience. Noticing whatever there is to notice. Sounds, smell, taste, texture, thoughts, feelings. What's the qualitative experience of this simple open space? What happens to the mind here? What's the feeling tone of this experience? I'm just going to leave you in silence for a few minutes, just with open awareness to see what you notice. And so now, as we come to the end of this part of the formal practice, just take some time to orientate yourself back to the space that you're in. Taking the time you need, opening your eyes gently when you're ready, tuning into the sounds and the sensations and the experience directly around you. And if you want to move the body a little, please do so. If you want to carefully stand and stretch, or just stretch where you are, just taking a moment or two to reorientate, to return to the space. And I'd like to invite you to reflect as we move into the mindful inquiry phase of this practice. And just simply reflect on how that experience was for you. Did you settle in quickly and easily, or was the mind distracted and agitated? Was there a consistency to your experience, or was it interrupted, erratic? And there's no right or wrong to any of this. There's no way that you need to have found this practice. Some practices can be very challenging, and some can be very restful. So you're not looking for the right answer. Again, simply just how the experience was for you, with the same kind and curious attention. Seeing if you can be non judgmental about what you find, holding the experience kindly as best you can. Now, perhaps seeing if that reflection on the practice offers any insight or awareness into your wider experience in life, whether that's the challenges of the day or the joys of the day or the patterns that you find in your life, however you find them. And again, the offer, the invitation is to simply be curious. There may be nothing profound to notice or uncover, but just simply see if there's any connection that seems intuitive. Thank you.